Manchester United from Sheikh Jassim, and it remains to be for total control of the club. It's thought to include a significant further sum for investment on infrastructure, also on recruitment, and no preferred bidder has yet been chosen since the original deadline of April the 28th was set for those final bids. And of course, the other bid, the rival bid from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos, the petrochemical company, had been thought to be edging ahead in the process. Well, let's see if this latest high-stakes move from Sheikh Jassim is enough to persuade the Glazers to part company with the club.
Okay, he had a medical last night while he'll stay with the squad because they've got their upcoming international fixtures. £40 million deal in total completed. It's expected to be completed in the next few days. We are expecting news. Well, it could be at any minute, Mark, but there is a reason why Manchester United need to get this done by the time he's in international action, isn't there?
Yeah, because if he gets the deal done before Friday, then that affects him having to quarantine when he returns to the UK. Obviously, because of where he's coming from, under normal circumstances, people would have to quarantine for 14 days when coming into the UK because of what's happening with regards to the coronavirus. But because of his level in terms of being an international player and being linked up with the national side, that would change, providing he's signed before Friday. So in terms of Manchester United and the business side of things, there's a little bit of pressure to get this deal completed before Friday. And
Emma, you've been surprised by the transfer fee as well at £40 million. You think Manchester United are getting a real bargain?
Yeah, definitely. Really sensible incoming. It's definitely what Manchester United need. They need depth in their squad and also a very sensible price as well. This is someone really, probably Carve said last night, an £80 million player, really. So very sensible price for Manchester United. And we've had loads of Manchester United fans tweeting this morning saying, and that soon on Sky Sports News, hopefully. But look, a really good upgrade on some of Manchester United's midfield options. And we know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is looking for a rotation policy. They don't want to solely rely on Fernandes. And he's a player who scored decisions. Manchester United need more goals. They scored 66 last season compared to Manchester City's 102. So look, sensible signing and sensible price. Go on.
I think it's important to point out.
When Mark raises pen, it's time
up. No, I think it's important to point out as well. I know Manchester United fans are really active on social media. This is not the marquee signing. This is not the only signing that Manchester United are going to make. They had to try and bridge a gap to Liverpool that was 33 points. Is one player going to bridge that gap? No. Are two players going to bridge that gap? No. Manchester United are evolving. We've seen their transfer policy being about younger, hungry players with big futures. This would certainly fit into that. But this is just the starting block of a series of transfer deals that Manchester United are working on because they have to close that gap to Liverpool, which, like I say, is third. He's not the big marquee signing by name. He absolutely comes with a brilliant reputation within football. He's been described to me as quietly efficient, and I think that's a nice way to describe him as a player.
I think the stadium, all the history about that stadium, I think is one of the most iconic stadiums in the world. The feeling to play in one of the most iconic stadiums in the world is unbelievable. My first game was when I come out to the warm up. For me, that was massive. It was like I was still dreaming.
A moment that looked simple on the surface has sparked a massive global reaction. Bruno Fernandes welcoming Mason Greenwood back into the Manchester United squad has divided fans, pundits, and the wider football community. Is this true leadership from a captain trying to unify his team, or does it raise deeper questions about the club's values and public image? In today's game, every action is magnified, and this viral moment proves just how powerful perception can be. As social media fuels the debate, Manchester United now faces a delicate challenge, balancing dressing room unity, elite performance, and global reputation. This situation goes far beyond football, touching on identity, responsibility, and the modern reality of life at the top. Watch as we break down the reactions, the implications, and what this could mean for the future of the club.